Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. Let's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. I love everybody, and thank you, Spirit. Alright, hope everybody's doing well today. And let's see what Spirit has for us. I'm starting off with the Gilded Tarot. Alright. And Spirit gave us two for the first two. First cards is two cards. So we're going to go with the first one, which is the World. Yep, this is endings and new beginnings. Yeah. This is everything changing. Spirit is working with Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine to get their ducks in a row to actually get rid of things that no longer serve them. You know, there's been a lot of procrastinating on both of their sides, and Spirit is now giving them a little bit of a kick in the butt, telling them, you know what, let's get it going, guys and girls, because it doesn't make sense. And you know what? Things are really starting to progress with both of them. Even though you may not see it on either side, things are happening. You know what I'm saying? Divine Masculine, I believe a lot of these Divine Masculines are going through separation, divorces. They're separating themselves from these karmic cycles, these karmic people. And I feel like, there could be a lot of homes being sold, assets being separated. It's a lot of stuff going on that we don't see right now. But you know what? Spirit is busy. And all we have to do is keep ourselves busy. You have to love yourself and have your self-care and your self-love and do the things that you need to do right now for yourself. Really can't worry about your counterpart too much because you know what? That's all happening in divine timing anyway. But anything that you can do for yourself right now, that is what Spirit wants you to do. Okay? Next card out is Page of Wands. Yes. Divine Masculine is very passionate about Divine Feminine, and she is passionate about him. You know what I'm saying? They love each other, they care for each other. There's a lot of gold in this picture. They're going through that healing. If you look on the floor, there's gold and there's red. So like there's healing, and also they're working on healing that root chakra, getting themselves grounded, getting themselves stable. Okay, you see those green trees with those look like oranges in the background? That's them getting strength, that's them growing, things getting better for them. And the tables are turning. Okay? So like I said, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of root chakra work, a lot of grounding, a lot of stabilizing. So, along with the passion that they have for each other. So this is really, really good. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are getting themselves together. They're separating themselves from what no longer serves them, and they're actually improving themselves to the best version of themselves that they could possibly be. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Right? Thank you, Spirit, for the clear messages. Ugh. Too many? Alright. These cards seem like they're getting out of control. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us the clear and concise message. Yep. There's the next card. Next card out is, Queen of Pentacles. Yep, Divine Masculine is he's really, he loves Divine Feminine because she is so stable. She's working on the things that really benefit her. Okay, as you can see, she's opening up her heart. There's a lot of green in this photo, and she's also working on that crown chakra. You see that purple? That's really the third eye, actually. She's working on her third eye. She's working with Spirit. She's following her intuition. And you can see the peacock in this picture, which I always relate this to Divine Masculine. And actually, he's becoming more humble. You know what I'm saying? He knows that she is the one that he truly wants. He knows that she stabilizes him. And he's following his journey right back to her, because she's the best thing that ever happened to him, actually. Okay? Next card out is, but he still has that regret and that grief, that sorrow. But if you notice in this actual Five of Pentacles, they're actually kind of working together. You know what I'm saying? Divine masculine and divine feminine are kind of like they're looking at each other, and they're actually having like a conversation. You know, I like this version because it seems like they're, you know what, through all the adversity, they're actually going to come back together, and they're going to be the best versions of themselves they possibly could be. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. I'm going to be using these Guardian Angel Message Tarot cards. I haven't used these in a while. I like these cards a lot. All right. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Please watch the complete video all the way through because there's messages throughout. Okay. And it looks like a lot of love, a lot of stability, and getting rid of things that no longer serve them. And you know what? Finding some middle ground. I like this Five of Pentacles because it's like they're finding middle ground with each other. You know, each person, you know, has to go through their own little journey, but they're not looking to fight anymore. They're looking to come back together and kind of like see each other's point. You know, kind of like see eye to eye with each other. You know, as difficult as it has been, they're at that point now where they're like, you know what? We love each other. We care for each other. We want to be with each other. So we kind of got to work with each other. We got to do the right thing for each other as well as ourselves. Okay. First card out in the Guardian Angel Message Tarot is, Seven of Cups. Yeah. Because you know what? Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, they both have a lot of choices. You know, they've both probably been overthinking a lot of stuff. And like I said earlier, they've been procrastinating. You know, they say, oh, you know what? I got plenty of time, you know. This is going to take time and this is going to happen in divine timing. But you know what? It's like having faith. Faith without works is dead. You have to do something in order for something to happen. So each one's probably waiting for the other one. But like I said, when it comes to divine feminine, she's not going to act. This is really, the ball's in his court right now. Okay? He knows that he has to act. He has to come to her and he has to show her something in order for her to say, you know what? I'll give you a second chance. Okay? Next card out is, because he knows how passionate he is towards her. She is his Queen of Wands. Queen of Fire is the Queen of Wands. Okay? She has opened her heart to him. She has been so like determined. But yet and still, the whole thing about it is that she's always had compassion for him. She's always been driven for him. She's always gone above and beyond for him. And see, he knows all of this. So he knows that basically, you know what? She's done her part. He has to do his part now. Okay? And this is the part, his ego. He's fighting that ego right now. Okay? He is, but like I said, in this Queen of Pentacles, if you look at it, he's humbling himself and he's getting rid of a lot of that ego. Because he knows that he can't come back like that because she's not going to tolerate it. Okay? Like I said, I look at this Queen of Wands and that Page of Wands. And Divine Feminine is older. Ladies, Divine Feminines are older than the Divine Masculines. Okay? And also you see that she has that red on. She's stabilizing herself. She's working on her root chakra. Okay? And you know what? A lot of these ladies, they could be full figured. And I feel like their Divine Masculines like that. Whether it's a man or a lady, they like that full figure. They're so attracted to that. Like they don't want, you know, a thin person. They want someone who, you know, like they say, they want somebody with some meat on them. So you know what? Like if you have any issues about thinking that your body's not good or like he's not going to be attracted to you, think again. He is totally and completely attracted to you. Okay? He loves every bit of you. Okay? He wouldn't change a thing. Okay? So don't get yourself twisted because he loves you just the way you are. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. And next card out is, Five of Cups. You know what? Like I said, he's really, you know, in regret. And he's really in disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? He knows that he had a chance to be with her. And he really, he dropped the ball. You know? But you know what? It's time. The angel's working with him right now. and the angel is like, telling him, don't cry over the spilt milk. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truthfully, there's 3 cups on the floor, but there's still 2 cups standing up. And those 2 cups are the 2 of cups. So you know what? This is a spiritual relationship. This is a physical, and this is an emotional relationship. So all he has to do is look up at those 2 cups and know that all is not lost. She still loves him, and he still loves her. Okay. Next card out is, yep, that is that's the Knight of Swords. Because you know what? He's determined. He's very intelligent, and he's motivated. It's so funny because in this deck, the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, they both are like the same way. She's intelligent, she's exuberant, and she's determined. And in the Knight of Swords, he is intelligent, he's determined, and he's motivated. So it's so funny. Like they're both on the same identical page. Okay. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay. I'm going to probably read those cards later out of the book, but I'm just going to continue the reading. Okay. Now we're going to be using the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay. And first card out is, I regret lying to you. Yeah, because he was wearing a mask. He wasn't authentic. He wasn't being truthful with Divine Feminine. Okay? He figured, he had been wearing a mask with people for years and years and years. And he thought he could do the same identical thing with Divine Feminine, but he couldn't. Because you know what? Once he was around her and he was with her, he could feel the difference that he felt when he was with her. He could feel that emotional. He could feel that spiritual. And he definitely felt the physical. He's like head over heels with her. Okay, or him. So it's like, it's a whole different dynamic in this relationship. Okay, next card out is, I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, because you know what? He could feel how intense it really was. And he had never felt anything like that before. He had had these superficial relationships, these superficial situations where he'd have wham bam thank you man with these people, and then it was over. And he could easily discard them and forget them. With Divine Feminine, he could never do that. He could never get her out of his mind. Even today, he still thinks of her as if it was the first time he ever met her. Okay? And that part, he knows this is completely different kind of relationship. Okay? Next card out is, I am not available. Okay? He is available. But you know what? He's trying to continue to wear that mask. But Spirit is going to give him a wake-up call, a big-time one. Because you know what? He knows that he's available. Okay? He knows what he feels. He knows what he wants. And he knows where you're going to... Excuse me. He knows what he's going to get. And you see how I just yawned? He's tired over there. He's very tired in that karmic cycle. Okay? He's tired of putting up with that lie. He's tired of, feeling left out in the cold. He's just tired of it. And he's ready to come back to her and be truthful and be honest and express that love that he has for her. Okay, next card out is, I'm starting to understand our relationship, our connection. Okay, yeah, he is. Okay, Spirit has put him through his paces to let him know, you know what? That's not that relationship that you're always used to. Those other ones, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. This is not that relationship. This is completely different. Okay? He doesn't want them to get twisted. Okay? Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now I'm going to use the Messages of Love Oracle cards. First card out is Chemistry. Yeah, he knows the amount of chemistry that he feels from Divine Feminine. Okay? It's off the charts. This attraction you feel is mutual. It's true. Because they live many lifetimes together. When you live with somebody multiple lifetimes and you've been around them, in all these different lifetimes, you know that feeling. It's not the same feeling as if you just met somebody and you really don't know them. Okay, this is one that it just stands the test of time. Okay, next card out is, yep, children are an important part in this relationship. It's true. Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine or a combination of both might have children. So he's trying to dot all his I's and cross all his T's and figure out, how the children are going to play into these relationships. Okay. But he's going to get through it. They could be going through that divorce and that child custody, and that child custody, and when he has to pay for the kids. Okay. But he's going to do it. Okay, because he knows what he wants. He wants his divine feminine. He actually would much rather raise his kids and have a family with her than that karmic, because he tried it and it never worked. He kept trying to go and come back, and it just doesn't work. Next card out is, denial. He's been in this total denial. Okay, it says detach with love to clearly see the truth. He did. That's what the separation was about. He needed to separate from divine feminine in order for him to know that, you know what? She's the one that I want. This is what I really want. And I'm tired of this situation I'm in. I'm tired of wearing this mask. I'm tired of lying to myself. And I need to come back and I need to do what I need to do, because I'm starting to understand what this relationship connection is all about. It's a twin flame soulmate connection. Okay? It's one that he's never ever had before in his entire life. No matter how many people he's encountered, he never encountered anything like this until he met his divine feminine. Okay, last card out is, obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. And it is divine masculine. He is definitely obsessed with divine feminine. That's why that Queen of Wands is that he's so attracted to her. It's like a whole nother level. It drives him nuts when he even thinks about her. Forget about if he was in her presence. Okay, and now I'm going to be reading these 4 guardian angel message tarot cards. The first one is the 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, I'm sorry, and 7 of Water. It says, sometimes it can be very difficult to make a choice. We may have multiple options that appeal to us, or perhaps we don't like any of the possibilities. Listen to your intuition. Are you taking the necessary time to choose wisely, or have you fallen into procrastination? If your guidance tells you that you are stalling, then move forward. Your body uses feelings as a way to guide you into making a correct decision. Consult your internal compass to know how and when to proceed. If you are still uncertain, ask your guardian angels for a sign. Yeah, both of them have been procrastinating, but I feel like that procrastinating is coming to an end. Okay, they know what they want, and they're not going to be wasting a lot of time. Okay, the next card is the Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands. This is why he is so obsessed, because he loves his divine feminine. She drives him completely wild. It says, parent, spouse, executive, environmentalist, and yoga teacher. That may perfectly match your life, or perhaps you wear different. You wear different but equally diverse hats. The important point is that you can do anything once your heart and mind are engaged. Others are naturally drawn to your beauty and happy nature. Your life may be challenging, but you are very aware that you are making a difference in the world and it feels good to you. It says, a loving, intelligent, and fun friend you can trust. A person with great inner and outer beauty who handles difficult situations with grace and consciously takes care of themselves and others. A person who stands behind their beliefs and walks their talk. That's exactly how he feels. He knows that divine feminine is so confident. And she has made him become a more confident person, because he knows that, they're twin flames. They're connected. Even though they're apart, they're always connected in the 5D. Okay? Next one is the 5 of Waters. It says, one of the most important spiritual tenets is self-forgiveness. As humans, we make mistakes from time to time. Focusing overly much on those errors doesn't serve us, but rather only holds us back. When things don't go the way we intended, it is very important to forgive, forget, and then look for the new opportunity that always presents itself when our original path is blocked. That's why I say listen, love, and forgive. It says grieving a loss is normal and healthy part of life, but you do not have to do it alone. There are angels around you in both spiritual and human form who can help you heal. Embrace their loving energy so that you can move forward through recovery and back onto the path of joy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Divine Masculine knows that he has to let go of that stuff that no longer serves him. Okay? And it's true because I sneeze. Okay, now it says Knight of Air. It says situation. Life is going to be moving a lot faster. Events that may have seemed to be on hold now suddenly come into focus and require your attention. There may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timeline, but it will feel better than the previous lack of action. No more sitting around and waiting. It's time to get things done. Look for creative solutions to challenge and you'll see exciting results. Although you do not need to move quickly, don't forget to review the details carefully. It says people, an extremely capable person with a quick mind and a determined will. Someone who can swoop in, review a situation, and almost instantly know just what to do, always confident or success. A well-intentioned, courageous, idealist, and knowledgeable individual. This is divine masculine and divine feminine becoming the best versions of themselves. This is through the adversity, they're still going to come out on top. Okay? I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank the Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. I love all you guys and have a great day. Bye.